What's up, everybody? This is Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, and this is the video game Power Hour. We're gonna play quite a ways into the video game Ecco the Dolphin for the SEGA Genesis. Yeah.
You're playing with power.
And now this is a game that I got very recently from VideoGamesMonthly.com in a box in the mail. I did not pick it out, they picked it out for me. And it's actually a pretty cool game. It's really interesting. It's a SEGA game. It's about a dolphin named Ecco and his little adventures in the ocean. And then you may take this as at first glance, like a casual game, or maybe like a game appealing to kids. And it does appeal to kids, but it's not a casual game. This is a very difficult game. It's a pretty unique game, too, so let's check out and dive into Ecco the Dolphin today on Happy Beard Games Video Game Power Hour. Alright, now, this is kind of really an interesting game. You're a dolphin, and you can swim all around underwater. Later on, there will be a breath meter, so you have to actually go up to breathe. That's why you jump over it in the air. And then there'll be air pockets underwater too as well. So the cool thing about this game is you can press this button here for echolocation. So it's very similar to well, it's not really similar to anything, but it's similar to what a real dolphin might do in a simplified form. So you can communicate with the other animals. You can also use it for other things, which I'll show you in a little bit. If I can catch up to one of these guys, you can shoot it at them, and it's not an attack, it's just communication. It's really interesting. The marks on your head look like stars in the sky. That's the thing that makes Ecco an individual, or stand out from the others, I guess. How high in the sky can you fly? So they're giving you subtle hints of what to do, but they don't actually tell you what you're supposed to do. So I'm gonna go and show you one other thing, and then I'll just show you what to do. Because a little backstory: when I was a kid, I played this game at a place called Incredible Universe, which was an old computer store. Well, it's not old; it's old now, but it was a big computer store. It was kind of like a Best Buy of its day, and I think it's actually called Fry's now. If you're familiar with the store Fry's, it used to be called Incredible Universe, and they had like a daycare there where they had like Genesis and Super Nintendo games set up. So this is where I played Ecco the Dolphin first, and I haven't played it again until very recently. Now what you just saw me do was if you hold down the Ecco button and you let it bounce back at you, this is really cool, then a map will appear. It's really cool. I love how they did that instead of just pushing a button to bring up a map. I mean, there's no select button on the Genesis, but it's just a really cool way to do that. So, yeah, so when I played this as a kid, I never made it past this first area because it's really kind of confusing. And when I got this as an adult, like last month, because that's when I got it in the mail, I still didn't know what to do. So it took me a while. I just found it on a complete accident, so it shocked me when I found it. So we won't have that exact suspense here today, but what you do is, well, let's swim back over to more of the pod. Hey, let's talk to this guy first. Might as well. Sing to the shelled ones and they will heal your wounds. See, that's one thing that I haven't really figured out. Later on you also have health in addition to breath. And I haven't really figured out. I think you're just supposed to echolocation echo onto the shelled animals and they can heal you somehow, but I haven't really figured it out. I think it's these things right here. Okay, now to progress with this part of the game, what you have to do is you actually have to jump into the air and then use your Ecco onto the sky. It's kind of vague, they don't really tell you what to do, but that's kind of a cool thing about this game. So let's just jump up and try it. There we go. So look at that. Everything in that part of the ocean, including your friends and family, gets sucked up mysteriously into the sky by an unknown force, and then Ecco is left alone in the ocean by himself. So the main quest of the game, as far as I can tell, is you're trying to find the rest of your pod, your family of dolphins, and it gets pretty interesting at this part of the game. Yes, you have to breathe, so you have to either go out of the water from the surface, or there's actually parts of the water where they open up to air underground in like little caverns. So to start out, let's hold this down and find a map of where we need to go. Doesn't look like there's anything in here, but let's just double check. There's an air, this is what I was talking about, little caverns. You can jump over that. And I'm not really sure what you do at the very start of this game. I don't think we're actually in the level yet. I think we're actually in, Okay, that was weird. I couldn't move for a second there. You see it kind of look kind of glitchy? That was weird. Yeah, that was really weird. I've never seen that before. Well, anyways, let's go back to where I think the start of the first level is, which is a little bit further out. Whoa, slow down there. Let's see where I'm at. Because the map, it doesn't show the entire map. It shows a close-up of the map. So you've got to kind of figure out where you're at. And it's cool because it actually shows the enemies on the map, or the other animals on the map at least. And it gives you an indication of where some items are and things that you can use for puzzles. There's a lot of puzzles in this game. Oh, we got this crystal here. This is an important thing that you have in the game. So you want to echo on the crystals, and it'll tell you what to do. Search for the key glyph. Okay, so now we gotta find the key glyph, or else it'll just keep bouncing me away from it. I believe it is visible on the map. So let's look around for the key glyph. It's kind of slower paced, and not only that, there's some trial and error once it starts to get hard, which it does get hard pretty fast. It seems kind of simplistic at first, but it does have quite a challenge. Once you make it to a certain part of this game, you start to memorize the locations of the game. And I got this kind of mixed up with the second location. Wait a minute. How do I get down lower? Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. I want to be able to attack these guys. There we go. You have to be at a certain range so you can actually use your attack. Or else you'll just kind of go past them, or maybe you'll get hit by them. So here we go. Here's the crystal. You can see it doesn't really go with you. It just kind of goes on you. Like, it gives that little effect. And it goes on you. And then there's this guy you can talk to. It's actually not an enemy. I know not what happened to your pod. So he says that perhaps the big blue will help you. So a big blue whale, I'm assuming. You must travel past the under caves to find him. Which is the next area of the game. So we got some air. And then we got this. So let's go back to the other crystal on the other side of the map. And by the way, guys, if you're a fan of Pink Floyd, or if you like the Welcome to the Machine album by Pink Floyd, you're probably going to love the soundtrack for this game. It was inspired by Pink Floyd, I believe. It sounds a lot like Pink Floyd's Welcome to the Machine, all the songs on that album. So you might notice some similarities between that soundtrack on this and Pink Floyd. It's pretty cool. Sadly, that's one of the Pink Floyd albums I don't have a physical version of, so I would show you that, but I don't have that one currently. I think we're getting close. Remember, there's a whole bunch of jellyfish here, which are pretty easy. They're one of the more simpler enemies in the game. Actually, they're probably the simplest enemy in the game, but they're all over the place. They don't really have an attack on you. They just kind of go their own pattern. Oh, no, we're getting stuck. We gotta get out of here. So I just realized my breath was getting really low. My air? I don't know, what else should I call that? The air meter? I'll just call it air. It's the simplest way to say it. Now we gotta use the echo on it to get rid of that. Now we're in the first level, finally! I'm surprised I died last time. Okay, under caves, a deep maze of caverns with no surface to the dry side. Songs of the sea sing of great danger in this place. And then there's a password for you. Alright, let's begin the under caves. It's the first stage, as I would call it, of Ecco the Dolphin. Why am I... It's the curse of the Let's Player. That's basically what it is. It's not really a Let's Play, but... It's, when you're on video, you always do worse than you do when you're off video. Okay. Okay. Now, I want to go in here. I forgot about this. You can actually go in here and there's some air, so I want to get that first. I always forget about that. It's really important. You don't actually have to go into that part with the, that you have to break the rocks for. You don't actually have to go in there just yet, but I want to take care of some rocks first. No, I actually got one at the bottom, too. Now, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go this way first, because you have to get a key. There's going to be a lot of keys in this first stage, not just one key, but there's going to be like 3, I think. Watch out for these guys, they actually have an attack pattern. They're kind of on a set path. Like, they kind of zigzag, but they can actually charge at you, I think, too. And there's a current there as well. So you're not just being attacked, you're being pulled back at parts. Let's get some more air, just in case. You always want to have as much air as you can, because there'll be times where you don't have air, and it's not good. So now we already got that. We can go in here, and there's going to be more of these guys, but they're on like, oh man, they're on a weird pattern. They like come at you horizontally, and it's kind of like those fireballs that Bowser shoots at you in Mario 1. Yeah. Okay, here we go. There's some of this. You can't jump out here, but you can kind of stick your nose out. So now I can shoot that and get past that. Haha! I made it a little bit further. Now I'm going to try something. I'm going to try this guy. See if that'll give me health. I couldn't tell if that gave me health. I think it did. If it did... Yes! Yes! I figured out how to get health. Okay, we can't go back, though. I didn't realize those key things, those gate keys, like, they made it so you can't go back. I didn't realize that. Well, I figured out how to get health. Can you believe that I did this entire level without knowing how to get health until now? Like, I actually beat this level. It took... I think it took like 5 tries, probably more. But here's the next thing we have to get through, the gate we have to get through. So, you may not pass, and then, this is where it gets hard. This is the moment of truth, guys. If I lose at this, we have to start the whole level over again. So, I've done this before, but it's tricky. It's really tricky. I'm not ready. I need more health. Or I need more... Wow, I panicked. I need more air. Because if you take too much time, you won't have the air, and then... This is really... It's a stressful game. It looks like, okay, look, little dolphin, haha, fun. Fun at the beach. Fun time. Fun for kids. You have to go really slow here. You have to, like... I'm, like, barely tapping the button. But then at the same time, you're running out of air, so you can't just... And there's no air pockets up here, for I remember. So you gotta kind of get past here. There's the next one. Got it. Let's get some health. Wait, no. Why did I die? What happened? What did I do? Did I run out of air? What? No! Why? What happened? I'm gonna have to watch that on instant replay. Like, seriously, I don't know what happened. I think I ran out of air, but it wasn't like... I didn't think I was out of air, was I? I wasn't paying attention, I was just paying attention to my health. That's why I stopped there, I was trying to get some health. Well, we can go back. Seems like once I've done it once, I can do it the second time faster. This is a fun game, don't get me wrong, guys, but it is really kind of trial and error. Like, it really is. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do this on the first try. I don't think anyone could do this game on their first try. Even maybe if they played the other sequels, but no, this one's hard. And I don't know if the other ones get harder or not, but usually the first games are the hardest in the series of these old school games, so I don't know. But I'm looking forward to playing the other ones. And this one's really fun, but man, is it a challenge. Let's get some air, because I know what's coming up. It's the octopus. The octopus, he doesn't kill you instantly, but he does a lot of damage. So, and once you're getting hit by him, you're pretty much screwed. Sorry, but you are. Oh, that spike hit me. Let's see, he does those attacks. Let's go get some more. See, there's a weird hitbox. I didn't think I would get hit by it, but you gotta go really close between that spike on the side and the octopus. So let's go right here. Once he starts attacking you, you're dead. Let's go. Gotta time this stuff right. Got that. It's just, we don't need health that much. Just need to go. And now slow down, because we gotta get past the octopus again. Okay, we gotta go right here. This was the part I had the hardest time with, was getting away from him at the end. Oh, we did it! I'm shaking, guys. This is really intense. I need some health, or air. I need to figure out how to get health, because I know you get it from those little clams, but I haven't seen any nearby, so shoot that. And there's a lot more coming up. Let's check our maps. We haven't checked that in a while. I think I actually just hit another key crystal, which is the last one over here. I think it's the last one before the end. And this one, I'm not sure. Is this the one where you have to go down the really fast shafts that drop? I think that's level 2. Let's try to figure this out. I think there's some other things we gotta break or something over here. There's like an error. Oh, I remember this. I remember this garbage. There's like this spike, and you have to go like, I need health. I don't have any health. I don't know where to get health either. Crap. This sucks. Like really, guys, like I don't know where to get health. There's these spikes, and I haven't figured out a good way to get past them. You can't attack them. As far as I know, you can't break them. But there's these spikes, and you have to get past them. And as far as I know, you have to get hit like at least one time both ways. So you have to go back and through it again. Let's just try to find a clam. Backtrack a little bit. Oh, there's one. There's one. Okay. We can do this. It's not that hard. Just keep your eye on your health, or your air as well, because we're getting health now. Okay, we got enough health. Ah, that guy. I forgot about that guy. Just some air. This is really. Oh man, it's not just time consuming, but it's stressful because like you have to have all these things, and then you got to do the puzzle, and then you got to do it fast. Okay, now there's a certain part you can like kind of line up with. How did I do this before? There we go. Oh, I'm like seriously, I'm getting hurt here. That stuff hurts you. Okay, here's the last key. There should be an air pocket up here, I think. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, now I have 3 health. I didn't see any clams, but I'm going to double check, because they might show up on the map. Why is the map so up? Maybe because I aimed... No, I didn't aim up. I aimed down. Okay, well, let's hope for the best. Or else we'll have to do this level again, and I'll probably just call it quits. Come on! Yes! Okay, slow down, Kevin. Slow down, Kevin. We're gonna go get some air, take a little breather, and, yeah. Wow. Okay, we got that. Oh, we made it through. Okay, wow, I'm really nervous right now, guys. Sorry, but, blah, blah. Shoot it! Yes! Yes! Go! Yes! We beat the first level of Ecco the Dolphin. I know that sounds like, okay, yeah, it's just the first level in a game, you know, but, okay, let's read this. The vents, giant cracks in the ocean floor, have strong upward currents of warm water. After the storm, songs of the 3 trapped dolphins are heard here. And there's your little password, which is like, Kukuidoa, Kukuidoa, hoi! But yeah, I'll be able to save that password for next time because I have this recorded, so that's cool. And you can use it too. If you just want to skip to where I'm at, if you're playing, which is the cool thing about showing passwords on these old games when you're on video. And I think that's where we're going to take a little break here, playing Ecco the Dolphin today on Happy Beard Games' Video Game Power Hour. I don't know if that was an hour or not, but it sure felt like an hour. It was an hour's worth of, you know, trying to figure out that level, at least, before I started playing today. Alright, everybody, that was it for today's Video Game Power Hour today on Happy Beard Games. My name's Kevin. Thank you for watching. Leave any comments, questions, suggestions for future games in the comments section below. Thank you all for watching once again. Stay tuned to Happy Beard Games for more classic gaming goodness. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.